Join us for part 2 of our mid-century inspired kitchen install. We knew we wanted this to be the heart of our home. Our carpenters workers are making major progress installing the kitchen cabinets. One of the features I designed into this kitchen that I was most excited for is this hidden coffee bar. Seeing it come to life with the materials was such an incredible feeling. Now we're awaiting the shelves so that I can begin the fun part, styling. In between the chaos of Rooney's surgery and the kitchen install, we made sure to cherish the time that we had with my mom during her short visit. Rob had the brilliant idea of taking it up a notch. I wasn't sure it was gonna all work out, but finally, our long-awaited LaConche oven arrived. Welcome back to our renovation in Tuscany. If it's your first time joining us, take a look inside our villa and explore our previous videos at the top right. Ready to see some major progress in the kitchen this week? Join us for part 2 of our mid-century inspired kitchen install. When Rob and I first saw this large unused space, 65 square meters or 700 square feet total, we knew we wanted this to be the heart of our home. It wanted to become an open plan kitchen and living space. Now, after nearly a year of planning and construction, our carpenters workers are making major progress installing the kitchen cabinets. This all felt surreal. During the second day of the install, Giacomo's carpenters were deep into assembling the cabinets. Hard to believe this setup was all individual panels of wood less than 24 hours ago. Bruno, our trusted electrician, was also at the villa working to install light switches and temporary light bulbs on the bottom floor, and to wire all of the integrated kitchen cabinet lighting. All of the large cabinets against the wall will have internal lighting and individual light sensors triggered by the opening of their respective cabinet doors, something that is a true luxury for us. We always made sure to have comfortable apartment rentals since we moved here to Italy, because we worked from home. However, all of our apartments had kitchens that were at least 20 to 30 years old and didn't have any of these modern conveniences. Our last apartment rental actually had the most spacious kitchen we've had since moving to Italy, but there wasn't much functional storage for small appliances and food. I knew that once we were designing our own kitchen, I needed it to be as functional as it was beautiful. One of the features I designed into this kitchen that I was most excited for is this hidden coffee bar. I dreamed about having a functional, dedicated space that could hold everything we needed to make a delicious cup of coffee and to make guests feel at home. I knew I wanted the retractable doors to deliver a wow moment when opened. I chose beautiful antique glass to line the back of the cabinet and continue our Taj Mahal quartzite inside the cabinet for the countertop. We also wanted 2 electrical outlets for a coffee machine, grinder, etc., and it offered us flexibility if we wanted to add a cold cut slicer in the future. Seeing it come to life with the materials was such an incredible feeling. Now we're awaiting the shelves so that I can begin the fun part, styling. The guys were really burning the midnight oil. They stayed late on day 2 of the kitchen install to put in the crowning feature of the kitchen island, the beautiful rounded doors.
Che belli! Bravo Luciano, bravo Luciano!
In between the chaos of Rooney's surgery and the kitchen install, we made sure to cherish the time that we had with my mom during her short visit. I had been planning to host our first Christmas in our new kitchen, but things don't always work out the way that you want them to. Instead of cooking in our small temporary kitchen, we made it as effortless as possible by visiting some of our favorite local restaurants and enjoying long, leisurely lunches. It was a great escape and such a fun time enjoying each other's company. First up on the list was a restaurant in Bulgari. Rob and my mom enjoyed a bottle of red wine and delicious prosciutto, salami, and crostini, while I had a pregnancy-safe squash tart with cheese. Mom and I split a lovely plate of truffle pasta, and Rob had the ragu. We followed up with a delicious dessert and, of course, coffee. Back there.
Good morning.
Actually, it's the afternoon now, and we're gonna have some lunch. We made a reservation at a really nice restaurant in Lucca, so we drove over here to enjoy a little bit of lunch. This was one of our all-time favorite places to eat. I had been dying to grab a bite here since the fall, and we finally made it with my mom. Trust me, everything is delicious here. My mom and I split an incredible seasonal chestnut pasta with a sausage meat sauce. Rob had the best tortelli lucchese I've ever had. Not to mention, the meat here is always fabulous. Being that I can't eat rare bistecca, we made a nice compromise with a melt-in-your-mouth filetto. We also had beans, sautéed bitter greens, and fried vegetables, followed by dessert. This was hands down the best lunch we had during my mom's stay. And now back to the kitchen install.
Senza così penso che vanno bene pure al centro.
Sì, al centro, sì.
Al frigorifero,
Infatti.
questa qui è lo sportello, però naturalmente mettiamo così questo sotto. Questo è lo sportello,
Sì.
mettiamo così.
Okay.
Bright and early the next morning, we figured out the placement of the cabinet handles. We wanted to bring warmth into the space with the help of custom-made brass hardware.
Quella. O quella. Oh boy.
Not only was the hardware in brass, but we designed a custom brass oven hood to complement our chocolate Lacanche oven that has stainless steel and brass hardware. I originally thought we could create a plaster oven hood that was the same color as the wall, but Rob had the brilliant idea of taking it up a notch. making it a statement piece with brass and rounded edges, keeping it soft to respect the arches, the rounded island, and the curve in the drop ceiling. All of these subtle details helped to create a space that spoke the same language, and it felt like it all belonged. It was so difficult to find the right countertop material for the cabinets that could complement the existing flooring. We loved the idea and practicality behind Decton or other man-made materials, but they didn't fit with the philosophy of the villa. With so much marble inside the villa, travertine, and natural stone on the facade, we needed to pick a natural material, but something more durable than marble. Rob and I must have spent months going through options before a friend of ours suggested Taj Mahal quartzite, a natural stone. When we finally made our visit to Casa to see the slabs, we were blown away by the beauty of the stone. During the design phase, I explored options for the sink, stainless steel, ceramic, etc. But my overall vision was to keep a uniform look. I ultimately decided on creating a sink out of the same Taj Mahal quartzite. Seeing it finally in person was a real pinch me moment. Now I can't wait to see the faucet and drain installed. Witnessing the workers install the stone countertop was unbelievable. It truly felt like it always belonged. All of the tones matched so flawlessly with one another, and we couldn't be happier with our selection. The last step of the kitchen install was the huge island countertop. The stone was carefully cut to follow the veining of the stone throughout to give it a seamless look. The guys meticulously set it into place. Last but certainly not least was the much anticipated arrival of our Lecanche oven. We had waited an entire year for this handmade oven from Burgundy, France. If you remember from a previous video, Rob and I made a visit to Burgundy to the Lecanche headquarters and got to take a peek inside the production. We'll link it up on the right for you. The ovens are all works of art and absolutely incredible. However, there was so much drama having it delivered to our house from the north of Italy when it was finally ready. We had scheduled for the delivery and we needed about 5 or 6 men to help bring it into the house and place it in its forever spot. But the scheduled delivery time came and went. The guys left for the rest of the day, and I desperately tried to reschedule and coordinate before the Christmas holiday. I wasn't sure it was gonna all work out, but finally, our long-awaited Lecanche oven arrived. The guys unpacked and carefully put her into place.
Vai.
Qua sopra.
No, infatti io ce l'ho 3 cm da noi.
Qui deve essere. Oh, vai.
Piano.
Come the last
Piano.
You can see the tape.
You can? Merry Christmas to us! I can't wait to start using the oven and creating all of the delicious things I've been dreaming of. After the new year, Giacomo will be back to finish the final touches in the kitchen, and we may even have gas so we can finally start using our new kitchen and heating. Cheers to 2024. We're wishing you all a happy new year. Hit that subscribe button, ring the notification bell, and join us on this Italian adventure. Thanks for being a part of our renovation family, and we can't wait to see you next time.